So, how are you? I think the previous lesson had some issues. So, let me just briefly explain this and then maybe as I fix that one, maybe I'll use this one to make everything clear. So, first of all, I'm going to show you the basics of C and we'll start with this one. This hash include standard input output dot h. So simply it is used to differentiate between C and other programming languages. So this is just a predefined. Are we together? Yeah. And so I've said this is a predefiner. And then we also have a int main. Int main simply shows that there is a calculation of maybe integers or there is a maybe we're going to launch our maybe program just maybe some codes or some lines of codes below. So whenever you see int main, just simply understand that we are going to execute integers in our program. So maybe execution of codes, and then we can delete this one. We can delete this one so that we may program. That is control. You press on you press on control and X. So let's start programming. So we start with int. That is a data type for integer. So int, where you enter your maybe subject, that is mathematics, that is math. You include a comma to partition your data, English, and then maybe Kiswahili, and then we also add maybe not mathematics but the sum. Yeah, and then as well we also have maybe float. Float float is a kind of or is a data type that is used when we are dealing with numbers with decimal points. So you know when we are calculating our mean, we can find maybe our data has got some uh, decimal points. So that's why we are using float. So we start with printf. Printf, that is printf used to set twin quotations, and then you enter number one, enter maths, enter math, sorry, enter maths. You can type as many words as you can, but for now you'll allow me to teach you using very few. And then we have scanf. Scanf simply calls the computer and then informs the computer that it's going to process the input or the input that the user is going or the program is going to feed in this first line, and then it will maybe calculate it and then give the final answer in the scanf line. So scanf modulus I, that it will go and call the integer line because I stands for integer. So our computer will call code line number 6, and then we want to specify what are we going to enter. We want to enter mathematics. So comma, it will call specifically mathematics. So that's all about maybe entering a data type. And if we try to run it, maybe we can check. Yeah, enter mathematics 56. You see, code execution very successful. So this is all about programming, and that's all about entering and execution of data. Now let's go to the second one, which will copy the same, that is English and Kiswahili. They will both copy the same aspect that we are dealing with here. So that is Control C, and then you just click on there, enter, press Control V, just and again Control V, and then we are going to alter, or we are going to change with, we can change to 2, and then this one change to 3, and then here it was enter math, and now we are dealing with something like we are dealing with English. So enter English, then we specify we are not now calling back mathematics, we are calling English as a data, and then here we are now calling Kiswahili. I think you can follow. It is very easy to do this thing, but if you're confused or if there is somewhere you are getting confused, kindly don't feel shy. You can just ask me anytime. don't forget that instead of using maybe a modulus of I as integers, you can as well use modulus of D. They mean the same thing. So let's try to run and check what will be the final maybe output. So we can enter 45, maybe 78. You can enter any data of your own wish. You can see code execution was very successful. Now I want us to calculate the sum. Sum will be given by addition of maths, addition of English, and addition of Kiswahili. Are we together? Then make sure that you include the semicolon. And then here we are going to print what the computer will execute and maybe obtain as the sum. So that's it. And then we say modulus or modulus of D. I have said that you can use D or I, or we can first start with this. That is line number 4. Or this is the sum. Just put like this, and then you break the line. To break the line, okay, I want to break right away. So let me just terminate it. That is sum. So let's run. Yeah, we have some errors. We have forgotten to put that semicolon here. Make sure that you're very keen. Yeah, so you can put any data. You see, the sum is 179. So we want to now calculate the mean. So we know that mean equals to sum divided by the total number of data types, that is 3, and then make sure that you include the semicolon, and as well print f, that is number 5. This is the mean. Are we together? That is the mean. So semicolon, and then we want to print. Okay, yeah, this is the main. Okay, we cannot add another. I was just quite confused, but sorry, let's correct it. So don't forget that we are going to call back. Sorry, we are going to call this line, code line number 7, that is float. So we are going to call f, and then we insert a comma here, and then write this is the main. Are we together? So after this, I think we can try and run. We may check if there is any kind of error. You can enter any type of data. Now you can look at this line number 4 and line number 5. They are linked together. We want to break them to be in different, maybe in different lines. So what we do, we just come in the previous line. We see that line number 4 is just okay, but then line number 5 is linked to this. So in order to partition it, we are just coming after this, and then you click on this is this one, and then that's all. You have broken the line, so you can enter your data. You see, that's all. So the assignment that I'm going to give you, write your own code. Make sure that your code is going to accept a name of a student, and then calculate 7 subjects, find their sum, and find their average, that is their mean, and then submit either as a screenshot or share the code. But I prefer share the code in our group. So that's all. Thank you, and then let's move together. Let's roll together. Help your friend, help anybody, and feel free to ask me. So this is Master Programmer Academy, and I am your teacher, Mr. Manzia. Thank you. Have a nice day.